Hello,
We are
how's it
live.
going?
Yo,
Welcome to another
yo.
episode of Henshins and Homies,
That's
episode
right.
6. 6!
Yes.
We're on 6. Oh
It
my
is
god.
absolutely insane. It
Only
really
4 more
is.
to 10. What are we gonna do for 10? I
Uh,
do
I have the
I do
entire
know
cast
what the
down
next
entire
episode
time.
is. Oh yeah, perfect. That's the
How
greatest
do I
idea I've ever
share it
heard.
again? I'm having trouble. Why am I having trouble? Why am I such a bad
Present.
man about this? Huh? Present.
Present.
That's what I was looking
Yeah.
for.
Oh, clearly we know who
No, no,
should
no, not
be
share screen.
taking
No, 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 no.
care.
I meant share the link. I just take the link right above here. Just that's it.
Oh, you're talking about like for the live stream.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go
Don't
to YouTube.
worry.
I'm an idiot. We're good.
I got you. I got you. I have the tweet already prepared.
Oh, go ahead
Um,
then. Never mind.
yeah, and then you can just retweet. Anyway, hello everyone. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Frankie over here, Sergeant Hooked on
Yes.
Heroes over there, and
What's up?
today we're going to be talking about
Toys.
yes,
Really
toys,
cool
toys,
toys.
toys, toys, or collectors items.
Yes. Collectible items.
Yeah, collectors. Only real ones get it. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be talking about not only our favorite Henshin belt slash changer from both Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and sure we'll fit in Power Rangers, even though there's really no difference between Super Sentai and Power Rangers. And we're gonna talk about our favorite Henshin sequence as well. So it's a fun episode today. We're gonna be
Yeah,
talking a
and
lot
we might
about
need to get
toys.
creative and like pantomime that because I worry about like showing the video of it. Like I suppose I'd be selling out
Here's the
that
thing.
person.
Here's the thing. Like, in all honesty, I don't think we'll have an issue as long as we have it on mute. We could
Yeah.
show it, but
Right.
it just has to be on mute. And if we commentate over it, it's no big deal. This is a mainly
Hi, kitty. Too. Say
oh my
hello.
god.
Hello,
Stream's
kitty.
first time meeting your kitty. What's
Meow.
their name?
Her name is Egret, named after a character from Game of Thrones who
I love
died.
that.
But it's
Oh.
fine. Most people
well,
did. So.
please help. I cannot with you right now. There, link posted. Alright, yeah, I have my toys over here ready, and when we get to the whole talking about henshin sequences, as long as we have it on mute, shouldn't be a big deal. I was saying how this podcast is really more of like an audio experience. Like the video experience is just like an add-on bonus. You don't
Right.
have to watch what we're doing. You could just listen to us, like making your tea or doing your homework, even though that'd be really distracting.
Yeah,
you
probably,
know
probably.
but yeah, I think we're good on the video front, at least for now. The channel's not that big yet, so it's not like we're gonna like get copyright
Oh,
strike.
5 subscribers so far.
I know we're so itty bitty small, but
That's okay.
we're growing, honestly.
My mom says I'm
Honestly.
going to be 6 foot tall next year.
You already are.
That's probably true.
I'm not gonna grow any more past like 2 more feet in my life. I swear.
Egret, I'm sorry you can't be on my lap the whole episode. I'd love you to be.
Who said?
I did because there's not enough room. I'm like the way this desk is. I have my legs like spread around it, kind of a situation. So like she'd fall. So normally, excuse me. I'm the lawyer for the kitty.
Hot diggity darn. I'm so sorry, Mr. Cat Lawyer. Alright, we're getting so off topic. We gotta get straight into it. We gotta give the viewers what they want.
Let's, as they say on YouTube, as the kids say, let's just jump right into it. Here we go. People still say
Help.
that. Nobody
Help
says that
me.
anymore, do they?
No. They do. It just didn't really feel como se dice natural coming from you. Like I did not expect to hear that. But you know what? We are gonna get right into it.
Right into it right now.
Number 1. Yeah. I'm
Burger
kidding.
King footlet.
What do you want to start off with first, really? Because we can talk about our toys specifically, and that can transition to our favorite belts.
That's true. Yeah, let me here, hold on a second. You go ahead and start. I'm here, but I'm getting Kitty out of here and gathering the stuff real quick. Hold on.
Lovely. Okay.
We're professional.
Make sure you're mute, so like any noise. Oh well, it's too late. He already took off his headphones. All right. So hi. We're gonna go into our favorite belts first, and luckily for us, we have a couple of our own. a driver that both Zachary and I have is the Desire driver. And ooh, I love the Desire driver so much. I got it over here. Let me get it. Yep. I'm just waiting for Zachary to put on his headphones.
Ooh, what are you talking about? Ooh, Desire driver.
Yes, exactly. I was telling the viewers how we both have the Desire driver. It's right above him for the video viewers. You see, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. Just start it off. Desire driver, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1 for me.
Right out of the gate, a really interesting thing. And it's what's cool about it is the interactivity and the multiple combinations piece. Because, like, whenever you see a season of Rider, it's like, and I still feel this way 6 episodes in. You know, you're watching, let's say, Revice, right? Revice driver, that's his driver, certain things that go on it, blah, blah, blah. The other people couldn't use some of the stuff, but for the most part, like, nobody's going to use Wrecked Geno, right? It's mainly just Revy and Vice. Right. But with how Geats is set up, anybody can use any of the buckles. They did say, Ace did mention that certain riders synergize better with certain buckles, but technically anybody can use any buckle. So
exactly. Some buckles give certain riders an advantage. Like, for example, Ninja with Tycoon, what is it? Magnum with Buffer with Zombie, Geats with Magnum, you know. But, you know, I feel like it's really nice to be able to switch between that. Like, the only individual thing that each rider has in Geats is their ID core, and that's it. Like, that's just your character. And then moving forward, anything that you get, like this, anyone can get boost, even though Tycoon gets it like every single freaking time because of his little lucky strap on his leg, I guess. You know, and they could use it in battle, and it's not like an exclusive, like, oh, only the main character could use that one. For most rider shows, it's like that. But Geats, like, flips that around. Literally, flips that around. It's crazy. Revolve on.
I love the voice on it too. Like,
that is something else that I really love about the Desire driver. It's most rider belts speak in English, but there's just something so nice about, like, the voice that you know, the Desire driver I can't talk, guys. I can't talk. It has such a nice voice. And let me let the driver talk instead.
Yes.
Like, already off the bat, you're like, who
Desire
is that?
driver.
Exactly. Hello. Entry, it has, like, a different voice, but it's still cool. You know? But it's until we put in the raised buckles where we start to have some real fun. It's just good old fun, you know, like, just Magnum. Like, it sounds so badass. Like, they couldn't have hired a more badass person to make that line, you know? And then for the rest of the buckles, look, I'll let you in on a little secret. I kind of got a little bored the other day, and I grabbed 2 cards, like, you know, like 2 ID cards. No, I was playing around with the pins a little bit.
Okay.
I was.
I don't usually like my
to.
My timeline on Twitter broke theirs doing that accidentally. They were triggering noises, and they did it too hard, and now it won't play any of the noises.
Oh no, that's my worst nightmare. No, I will not be doing that anymore. I was just lightly finagling with it just to see what I could get. And I'm not gonna say anything, but there are some really, really fun sounds in the driver. And they're all, like, unique and different too, which is even cooler, you know? Instead of, like, it having, like, like 01, for example. Let's just take 01, which isn't a bad driver, but the voice kind of stays consistent throughout the whole like, no matter what progress
or even the driver, all the drivers have the same
keys.
Voice.
Yeah, like most drivers. Right, like,
a jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
I feel like they typed that in. They're like, put that in. I mean, it fits with the robot aesthetic, but I'm sorry, guys, I can't talk today. But with the Desire driver, it's different. Like, each raise buckle has not only different sounds, a different ability, but it also makes different voice lines and different
attack variations. Yeah.
No. I'm trying to say, like, the voice sounds different. I can't find the words today, guys. It's been a long day. Right. You know, so that's what I really like about the Desire Driver. There's
And I like
one
that
more thing.
it definitely it fits it meshes so well, and many Rider series do this, but it meshes so well with the overall theme of the show, with it being this battle royale video game esque thing. There's a lot of presentation and show and
Right, right.
pizzazz with it, and the way that it says, ready, fight. Like now it's time to you're ready to fight. Here we go, let's do it.
It's just
I really
straight
like that.
up
I think there's fun ways to play with that.
incredibly fun.
So
It's so fun to have. Like,
yeah,
look, I don't like to buy too many things. Like, I know, me, like,
Me-
what is that over
me
there? Like, I
neither.
like to. Right. No, I'm saying that of all things, like, if I am gonna buy something, it has to be something so valuable, something that I'm gonna use all the
Mhm.
time. This is something I'm gonna use all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's just that fun. Now, will I buy more accessories? Personally, no. I'm only going to buy like the big deal raised buckles instead of like,
Yeah.
arm shield. Like, I don't
Yeah.
need arm shield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm waiting later down the line for like the cooler stuff. But
That's one fun thing to talk about real quick, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to talk about this for a hot minute, is
Okay.
like the proper way to go about collecting these things, because like you can go completely ham and cheese sandwich with a side of chips and a pop and get everything, every single you have seen Living Ranger Key on Twitter, you know who I'm talking about. Every Ranger Key that exists for Go Kaiger, he went ham with Zen Kaiger, he's going ham with Don Brothers. Like it's a disease. So I eventually had to stop myself and go, okay, this season I need to pick a rider that I'm going to focus on. I'm getting only their stuff. Revice, it was just the Revice driver stuff, only for Revy and Vice. That's what I did. Same thing here with Geats. I want to just do Geats' things for now because Buff's stuff is really hard to get. So is Tycoon's. So I'm good. You know what I mean? But it's really hard. I thought I was going to be able to be strong enough with that with 0-1. And the first driver I got for that was the Shot Riser, which I was going to bring it out here, but my battery in one of my Progress keys is out, and I didn't know where my extra batteries were. So, but Shot Riser is great. I love it. But it was the first one I got. And I was like, I'm good. And then I started watching the show, and I'm like, I want the 0-1 driver also.
look. As much as we say to ourselves, no more buying toys from Toei.
And
It's still very hard to keep yourself contained.
Because when you think about like American toys, you wouldn't care, right? Because it's like they're not as honestly as well made or as like well integrated with technology. But that's been the big draw besides the show. I am a suckered in just like these 8 to 10-year-old Japanese kids that are watching a 22-minute toy commercial. That's what it really is when you boil it down. So I'm suckered in just the same way.
To be honest, and I'm actually really glad that you brought up American toys, because that's something I want to talk about a little later before we go into our Henshin sequences. But yeah, honestly, it is a little tricky, but you got to control yourself, especially when money's tight. Like, you can't buy everything.
Sorry.
Keep it together, Zachary. Come on. We're recording an episode.
Okay.
Oh,
I got mine to talk about. Hold on a second.
I'm sorry. Look,
All right.
that was my number one. Let me just quickly go through my next two, and then you can go for your
you're
for
fine.
your
You
next
can trade
3
off
belts.
whatever you want to do. You're fine.
Yeah. So I'll list the next 2 belts.
Talking is hard.
No, you have no idea. Like I'm exhausted. Next 2, I'll list them, and then you can talk about your top 3 belts. Then we'll go into changers.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right, that's good.
Yeah. The next 2 belts I don't own, but they're still really cool. Number 2 for me, like top 2, is the Bill Driver. Bill Driver is really cool.
Yeah. Fun.
I'm
Hey,
kidding.
they're doing a re-release of that again, so you'll be
Yeah.
chance. I mean, it's
After we
cheaper,
just
too.
talked about controlling
You
ourselves.
gotta also buy the Japanese toy.
Honestly, really tempted. This close to doing it, but no. It's especially tempting when you have your own money too. Like when you have a
Right.
job and you're like, yeah, but I could
I-
squeeze
you know,
it. No,
I
don't
could
do it. You're
eat,
gonna get addicted
or-
doing it.
I could buy that.
Or I could buy like
I'm
a
gonna say.
once.
I could pay down
One
my credit
shown-
card debt, or exponentially add on to it.
For a toy that's only shown once in an
Yeah.
episode and never again,
sometimes.
you know?
Uh-huh.
literally no. For those hardcore collectors,
No, Build
I
Driver
know.
is straight absolute fire, fire, fire. I
Oh,
think what's really
absolutely.
cool is how creative they got with it throughout, like the different things they
Oh
put into it.
yeah.
With it
Oh
just being
yeah. Oh
just
yeah.
just being this right here, like just a little slot you put things in, the best matches, and then you go on from that. That's the genius full bottle I just recently got. That's like my coup de grace of having it. I didn't think I was ever going to find it for a
Beautiful.
decent price.
Beautiful.
A little hack if you want to get stuff as far as like the collectible stuff, any of this stuff, or the gimmick things. Sometimes they do a South Korean version of all the gimmick items. They sound a little different because it's in Korean, it's not in Japanese, but they're usually like a good 10, 15 bucks cheaper depending on the thing. So just like a little helpful thing. But what I like with the Build Driver is they play with it a little bit. There's the point in big spoilers for Build. I mean, come on, just watch Build. But in Build, there's a point where a character dies and another character is responsible for it, but he still has to fight. Puts the things in, goes to transform, and if you don't know, the Build Driver, once it tells you, best match, it goes, "Are you ready?"
You ready?
And then the episode stops at that point when he says, "Are you ready?" and it goes right to Sento's face, and you can see him like not sure if he's ready to keep going because of what he's been through.
Someone's responsible for killing somebody, and then he's
exactly.
like, Sento's face. Oopsie. Cover your ears, kids. No, yeah, like he had like an existential moment there. He's like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Noise from the driver. You don't see that a lot where they're like, what? Like actually reacting to what the driver does. They do it sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes. Like
sometimes
Drive,
you would think that the drive. Right. Sometimes the show would make you think like the belt doesn't even make any sounds. You're like the viewer is the only
You're the only
person
one hearing it.
Right. Like everyone else is just posing with like zero sound, no music. Anyway, yeah. No, what I really liked about let's be patient with me. What I really like about the Build Driver is how it has so many attachments. Like the hazard. Hello? Yeah. I did not know that. Yeah, literally. Okay, look. Before I really got into Build, I knew about the Build Driver. Yeah. But I didn't know that it even had a slot for the hazard trigger. Mm-hmm. And I love it when toy companies have like a very obvious feature that's missing in a driver that you have to wait to see what it is, and I'm sure when you bought the Build Driver you're like, what's this little hole over here, and then eventually like boom, hazard trigger, and then boom, like rabbit tank, like that's really fun too. I mean, it's annoying because there's no off switch.
That bottle, yes, I like it, but it's also the South Korean version, and it's very, very, very sensitive. If I even touch it, it starts doing the bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that's true, and I think what's interesting also is now it's funny you mentioned that because nowadays people are just hacking things like crazy. People hack the Demons Driver right away.
Hacking
over Demons.
Like, me?
So people get spoilers through sounds of what things are. But with the Build Driver, you couldn't really do that because you needed the gimmick to help make the noise. So with that, it's like it goes here, and then we got to that point. It was like, whoa.
I like how creative Toei gets though. Toei as in like the company. They have like the final like gimmick item make its own sounds. So if the driver is able to like basically reveal what the buckle or anything is before it's released, you're most likely not going to hear the last final ultimate power up just because it's so powerful that the toy makes its own sounds. Kind of like over here, I kind of figured that out. But anyway,
really? Oh, you think so?
No, I'm telling you, I'm excited. All right, quickly, number 3, Fave's Driver. I like the Fave's Driver because one, I just like the fact that like they treat it more like an actual belt, because nowadays like with Kamen Rider, they're like, all right, it's time to fight, and then it's like, all right, there we go, there's a belt. Yeah. But with Fave's, it's like, oh, guys, give me a minute.
It's a process. Let me open my briefcase real quick. Let me get my reports
take it out. Look, a lot of people don't like this. But I like the fact that it's so clunky. It's like, I gotta like put it on. Like it feels more realistic. Like if it's an actual.
Okay.
Ban, standing by. Like it's so cool.
Standing by.
I'm a sucker for anything phone related when it comes to changers. So that obviously makes it even better. And then the characters, like the different Fave's drivers. I'm sorry, I don't know the names, but they're all unique in their own way too. Like they all have that phone gimmick, but I like how one is like up and down, another one is like
Sideways,
say
flipping.
my hand is the phone.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah.
opening like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving 90s, you know. So it's really fun. I mean, when did it come out? Hello, you know. So yeah, that's my top 3 drivers. What about you, Zachary?
So my number 3 driver, it's interesting because the show is an absolute dumpster fire mess. I still like to watch it, but it's such a mess. I don't nearly hate this one as much as some people do. Kamen Rider Geo, the Ziku driver. I really like it because it's just like a big ass watch.
Yeah,
Complete with a
literally,
dial on the
it
top.
literally is. I mean, look at Zio's design.
And I love the gimmick of the ride watches. I was actually watching one of my
Yeah,
videos back from TikTok where I did because I have the Grand Geo ride watch finally. I lost my shit when I found that for a decent price. I was so
wow.
heartbroken when I initially tried to get it because that's the other thing. Here's another lesson for how to get things. So make sure you get things when the show is airing. The minute that show is done airing,
the aftermarket is gonna do you dirty.
And they stop making them. They usually stop producing most of the stuff unless they're gonna eventually do another mold of it, or whatever, or like a CSM. But for the most part, that's it. So I got screwed. It was like $98. I was like, never. And then this was like 60. I'm like, okay. So
I'll really take it. It's like no
watches,
paint on it. You're like, I'll take it.
It's so. Wait, there we go.
Put it near the microphone.
Oh, you out of batteries, little boy? Oh no. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
And then we'll just
So cool.
slot him in real quick. Hold on. We're not done yet.
Can't forget.
This
Ride Watch is my favorite, honestly.
All of the Henshin jingles as one jingle.
It's so, like, as a Kamen Rider fan, you just can't help but smile.
Oh, it's not done. It's not done.
It's not done.
Oh, but wait. Yes, that is a song made out of the titles. Oh my god.
Right. Or the separate writers.
It's so intense. Oh, and it's so beautiful with the writers' faces on it and everything.
Bro, if
so
you make a
cool.
legacy gimmick toy for a belt, that's how you do it. I mean, like, for a series like ZO, like, obviously it's an anniversary season, an anniversary of anniversaries, you know?
Yeah.
First it was
It's also
Decade, now it's
season
ZO.
2, but I mean,
Literally, we're just gonna, like, shoehorn these characters in, and we're just gonna figure out how they interact with the main cast.
Norde
But
Decado. It's always Decade's fault.
somehow, for some reason, he's the destroyer of worlds, after all. But no, like, that Ride Watch is honestly so special, and I can't wait to imagine what they do in the future with, like, even more riders, like 10, what is it, like 6 more years in the future. We'll see. We'll see.
It was so cool when it happened too, because like getting up to there, I'm like, what are we gonna do for the final form? And then the episode happened, and at that time there wasn't. I mean, maybe there was, but there wasn't as much as now, where people get like the scans early and things like that about, hey, here's what it's gonna be. Final form looks like this, sounds like this, blah blah blah. None of that. It just we had the episode, right, or some of that, but not as much as now. And so it comes up and it just starts running through all the Henshin songs. I'm like, it's playing sequentially each of the Heisei Rider Henshin noises together as its own jingle, and then it makes a song out of their names.
It's like that Super Sentai, like that song, but a Ride Watch. And
Right?
it's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, say you about the quality of the show, but Grand Geo is a decent form to me. I want my big
100%.
find for that set for the Ride Watches is to get the Geo Oma form, like the good version of Oma Geo form from the movie or whatever. I want to get that ride watch, but it's kind of hard to find. It was a movie exclusive type of situation.
Try
But yeah, I
buying.
like that. I like that it flips around. I like the whole you press the stopwatch part here, and it just flips. It's like the grandfather of the Desire Driver. Oh, because it's still connected.
Zo walked so the Desire Driver can walk.
That's right.
And then we love it for that because
Okay, now again, calm down. We don't need to do this again. Thank you.
we got it. We got it the first time. We love it, but we don't need to hear it the second time. All right, what's number 2? What's number 2?
So number 2, I could have brought it out, but I forgot. Is I like the Deca Driver. I like how simple it is. It's just
The Neo Deca Driver or the
both. Honestly, the only difference in Neo is that it's pink and I'm sorry, magenta.
Oh, okay.
But I really like it. Can you please? I just like to hear it. Can you turn it on and do the thing? Because I really like it. Also, if you follow me on TikTok, I did a TikTok with my son where he did the Henshin, and I was so proud of him. So yeah.
I wish my nephew did cool Henshin poses with me because last time I tried to get him to do one, he said, "I'm bored."
Oh.
I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Anyway.
Allergies.
Right, like, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit heartbroken, but it is what it is. Look, this is the sound for the Decade Driver. So it doesn't really reveal its name. It doesn't have to. It's just that iconic. You have to know what it is. Exactly. Like, it's just, come on. You know? And then, you say the Japanese line. I'll do the sequence.
Tori Sugari no Kamen Rider da. Oh boy, okay. Henshin.
Okay. No! I hate when this happens. I hate it.
If you don't
bump it down to number 17, favorite driver.
Oh my goodness, that's
All right,
one thing.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll do it legit this time.
It's not your fault. It's fine. Yeah, Henshin.
Right,
There
we go.
Right. DK. Oh, talk about iconic driver voices.
No, for real. And then just like with the Zo driver, like it still references like previous writers, you know, maybe in a more subtle way.
So yeah, I always thought with Decade to me that because when they did the original video showing they were going to do Power Ranger Samurai, they mistakenly showed the footage Decades like Ranger. So it always got me thinking that I feel like Decade would have been decent to try it again after Dragon Knight because, and hear me out, in Decade, none of the places, the worlds he visits are the actual seasons. They're like augmented reality versions, what-if-y type story versions of it. Bro, do you even morph? God. And so I like that, and I think that could have worked for an adaptation, but that's for another day. But
no, that is actually a really good idea because
you wouldn't need to
it's
know
a
anything,
fun way of introducing well, technically 8, but like 9 other.
I mean, it would maybe screw them over because then they have to adapt all those other seasons because people might be excited by those other seasons.
Look, if Super Megaforce can do it with like
here's your powers from another planet. Here, there's a simple explanation. You've earned this by doing nothing.
Literally, then I feel like they can maybe do that with Decade in the future. Let's see where that goes. Right, number one.
The number one, it's a toss up between between the Forza driver and the oh my gosh, what am I thinking of right now? Hold on a second. Demon's Driver. I'm sorry, absolutely Demon's Driver.
It has to be Demon's Driver.
Yeah, I really like the Forza driver, and Forza is still like my number one season.
Forza is honorable mention.
But Demon's Driver is cool. From the very second it debuted, made the form happen, all of it, instantly. I told myself, I don't care. The second it debuted, a few minutes later, pre-orders went up. I was like, I don't care that it's Premium Bandai because I'm just.
That's how they get you. Like they put it as Premium Bandai, but they know how bad you want it.
Everything besides the Reverse Driver was pretty much Premium Bandai. That pissed me off. But anyway, the Demon Driver is cool. The like billions of LEDs on it. I would have brought it out, but my Spider full bottle is not full bottle. Spider Vice
get it together.
Like a little shrine at work with some of my stuff there, and it's there with my
okay, so. Just use a different Vice stamp.
I know.
Just like use the Rex. We gotta hear the sound.
No, it's bedroom.
Right.
I gotta get out of it. I'm in the garage.
It's cool.
But anyway, it's super cool.
Demons is really good.
Oh, here, I'll just demo the voice.
Deep drop danger.
That whole situation and the music that it plays. Oh, and then he's like basically Spider-Man, but not Spider-Man, but definitely Spider-Man. Like, please show up in Across the Spider-Verse Part 2 or whatever we're doing.
It'd be so funny if he actually did.
Oh, I know
It's
Toei
like
Spider-Man's supposed to, so
no, for real. Imagine like the toy Spider-Man comes out of a portal and then Demons just like pops out with him. And then everyone looks at him. He's like, "What? You're not even
why
Spider-Man."
am I the weird one?
He's
Look
like,
at you guys.
he honestly, not gonna lie, Demon's suit kind of looks
they'd have to cut him
a
off
little
and be like,
better.
Wage noche o kakate, kisamoto.
and just stop him before he says
You know how like cartoons have like a cane and like they bring the character off stage? That's what they're gonna do with Demons. They're like, get back in the portal, like please, don't even bother. No,
Also,
bro.
honorable mention to the form in the movie form is amazing. Imperial Demons,
Imperial
love it.
Demons,
Don't care what anybody
yeah.
says. So Demons Driver is absolutely amazing, and it excites me for what they're going to continue to do with the drivers. Do yourself a favor on YouTube. I don't know what the right sequence of words to look up, but there was something Kamen Rider Driver Showcase or something like that. They basically did some proof of concept drivers that aren't part of any show. Whoa! Look that. Maybe we'll try to find when we look at Henshin sequences, but. There we go. Driver's done. Go ahead. Changers. Here we go.
Tweet about it later.
Yes.
Yeah. Before we move on to Henshin sequences, I mean, we could have talked about Super Sentai changers, but we'll speed through that a little bit quicker. Before we move on to that, though, I just want to mention real quick how consistent Japan is with releasing toys, because oh my god, you would think, right? Hasbro, a toy company, would do a better job releasing toys. Like, at this point, it's a miracle that we even get a toy from the show at all. Because most of the time, it's missing. And we never get it.
Beast Morphers Yellow in the Lightning Collection. So, I mean, it's just a whole...
Better late than never, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, look at Japan. They got the toy before the episode.
Right?
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that. I know I keep getting them mixed up. I know Japan works a little bit differently with like toy sales and stuff like that, like selling toys specifically.
Well, they just have a different infrastructure. The way that they handle like toys in general and their like way of selling to their demographic is so much more. You can tell they're excited about it. They can tell that it's something that they have a high focus on. Yes, to make money, duh. But to really truly entertain kids.
They get it though. They get it because at the end of the day, what is the point of the show?
Right.
For the toys, exactly. Right? So how are you going to make the show, but then not have the toys with it? It's like it's a 2-in-1 deal. You can't just have one. Like, for example, you can't just have the toys and be like, all right, that's it. Like, I don't even know how to... Like, look, if you gave me this without Zoojer, I'd be like, like, what am I supposed to do with this? I would think this is like
Walk Receiver.
Anyway, no, but if you give me the show, then I'll understand it. But if you have the show without this, it's gonna be like, well, damn, I kind of want to like recreate like the jungle, you know. So my point is that with Power Rangers, at least, they have like a 6-month like wait list to even get anything from the show. Yeah. Like, I'll say this,
never comes out. Like, they never put out a single toy for Ion's Morpher at all. Not even a Nerf gun. Not even a slap in the face Nerf gun. Like,
we'll even take that, because that was a really big slap to the face with Beast Morphers. It's so cheap. But the fact that now looking back, the fact that we even got one is like more than what we can ask for right now. And why?
Which is sad, because Dino Fury deserves it.
It. Yeah, absolutely. Like, look, they released this before the pilot aired. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Keep that up. Like, why are you... Look, I know it's not the same budget, it's not the same audience, or at least
the same company doing it. Like, yeah.
Sure, but we're just asking for the bare minimum. What's the bare minimum? Releasing all the toys that you market. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, maybe release them with the right quality. That'd be ideal.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not really...
That's what surprised me. Right. That's what surprised me down in Fury when they first were showing, like, all the, like, Hasbro Pulse things about it, and they showed the keys. That moment was like, am I going to watch this? Like,
you're like, surely not.
Like,
Right?
I did, but I mean, like, I was mad about it because then it was clearly marketing things that don't exist for toys for kids in America if they don't know where to get it. Because every single time they're like, Dino Fury key ready, and they flip it. You can't do that. So
It's
why?
like I said before in another episode.
Can you
It's
imagine if they had like the
disappointing.
not flipping key though? Just like,
It's not even that hard to imagine, just because that's how Power Rangers is.
Hey, MMPR did it. They straight ran out of their props and started using the toys eventually because their props started breaking on themselves.
I mean, like, if the toys are believable, then that's even better marketing. Like, this
Speaking of
toy is
believable
so
toys,
good.
I would like to talk about my favorite one of my favorite Sentai changers, if I could.
Oh, of course. Go right
So-
ahead. Oops, sorry, microphone.
So, like, oh my gosh, abuse. So Zenkaiger is a beautiful season. Pretty weak
Yes.
villains, but amazing aesthetics. Just impeccable aesthetics.
Lovely.
And it's such and it's being outdone in the way of chaos in terms of how Down Brothers is, but that's another story, another episode. Anyway, but so I really like this situation here. Let me just find where there it is. It's been a while, so I love that it says it on the side like I bought it from the fucking dollar store.
Literally, though. And you know what? Whatever. Like, it's funny.
And then, of course, change Sukai.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's so fun.
that dance is really hard to learn. I'll tell you that right now. I barely learned the Super Tukai dance. I'm going to try to figure it out again and do a video for it.
I did.
It's hard.
I did.
as
I
hell.
did. It's not easy at all, but I did. I
this
had to learn it.
Thing is so
It was
cool.
fun.
It plays a pirate jig, a literal pirate jig for him to dance to and transform with. I was staring at my screen the entire time, paused it as soon as everything was done when he was morphed, and had to hold myself back from pissing myself laughing of how entertaining this changer is. My man is out there dancing. We've never, besides Kyoryuger, you don't get that a whole lot. It's been a while.
I
And-
want to say, like, the Ninja, like the gold Ninja, Star Ninja. He had, like,
yeah.
the guitar, right? That's, like,
No,
one of the
no,
only examples.
No, no, no.
Does
no,
he
no,
not
no.
transform with that?
Oh, no.
No, he
Do you
transformed
not
with the
know?
burger. He transformed with the burger. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Okay,
My
so
favorite.
yeah, then Tsukaiser is really that guy. You know,
He
it's really
is.
rare for a character trait to really show off in the changer, you know? And I think that's why it's so unique because what's his name? Oh my god.
Zox?
Zox, thank you. Zox is like a really like energetic guy. Like he's always dancing. Like even
Suave
in
and
he could be
stylish,
pissed
yeah.
the hell off with you and he'll still find time to dance for his sequence, even though he really doesn't need to. But
Franklin, do you remember in
Franklin?
Zen, that's even your full name, I don't even know, but listen to me.
Frankie,
okay?
yeah.
Do you remember in Zenkaiger when they did the classic world monster? So it turned his thing to wood, and he didn't know it was happening. My man is
Yo.
vibing out, trying to do the Tukai dance, and he's hearing the music to himself. Zooms out, no music, silent him dancing, and the monster goes. It starts to vibe with some like, hey.
This is why. No. This is why I love Zenkaiger, bro. Because only in this show will you get. I mean, this show and Dawn Brothers, because I'm sure. Will you get like a moment like that where it's like. What? Like no, what was I telling you? What was I telling you? Like the changers make noises, but sometimes the characters don't even acknowledge it. This is the exact opposite. Like we don't even hear anything, and this dude is vibing
But you
out
do though. By
so
that point,
much.
you've heard it enough in your head. You're playing it, but you're like, wait.
We're bred along
it's
with you,
not
Zox.
happening.
No, but like we know nothing's playing though, and it's like, wow, he really is just in his own world, huh?
Oh, it's so great. Oh my
It's
god.
beautiful. It's
And then my
beautiful.
number one right now, I do love the Rio Soul Changer, but I really like the Dom Blaster. I like the sounds of it. I like the looks of it.
You're a sucker for gears, huh?
A little bit. And I thought I couldn't love again when it came to Gears, but because Zenkaiger, but I'm weak.
I'm gonna do it with you.
Up until the change. GG Robotaro. And I like the finisher.
Oh, it's so fun.
I love that you have to like DJ it. Oh no,
yeah. Yeah, no, that's for something else.
Oh.
I'm telling you, like, it's the jingles, bro.
I've never heard it do that before. I didn't experiment before.
First time live on stream.
God.
Bro,
Anyway.
no, literally, like, the Dawn Blaster, it really is just like another Zenkaiger blaster, but it's fun. It does look like a Fisher-Price toy, but once you get past that, it's a really fun toy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I always, and I mean always, to myself, I'm like, Don Momotaro. Like, I'm always doing that to myself, and I swear, if anyone hears me, they're gonna look at me like if I'm the craziest man on earth. But whatever, I'm happy. Yeah,
and it was weird with the Dawn Blaster because, like, when the stuff came out about that, the leaks and stuff, and what it was going to be, I'm like, how are they going to do Gears again? Like, that's going to be boring. I was so wrong. Like, so wrong in every way. It's so refreshing the way they do it because just like Zenkaiger, it being an anniversary-ish season does nothing to take over the show. Gokaiger, it needed to because that was the story. That was the plot, whatever.
Right.
This is part of it. It's there, but you don't need to focus on it, and it still works really well. If they want to do something with it, have them all Avatar change into a team, they can. It's really funny because Kiji Brother always gets stuck as the girl, and he doesn't understand why. And it's really entertaining. But it's got great noises to it. I actually I'm on the fence. I want to get Omakoshi Phoenix or Goldan Momotaro, just because now we finally know what connects to that little part right there.
What was I talking about with the build driver? It's like it makes you want to buy it because you know that it finally has a purpose. Yes. Dude, do you have Onitaijin?
Don Onitaijin? No. Why'd you think
you should get one because that Phoenix. Yeah, that Phoenix works with it.
Yeah. The only mecha I have right now is the Rio Soldier mecha, just because of how near and dear it is to my heart. And actually, it's in my kids' room, and they play with it a lot, which makes me happy. They really like playing with it. So
my has one too.
yeah, so it's good stuff. But no, those are my favorite changers. I mean, there's a ton more that I'm into, but I want to, for time's sake, say those are my favorite. Pretty much, right now, they're always changing. So
there's always the changers are always changing. Yes, correct. I'll go through my top 3 pretty quickly. I don't have them to show off anyway.
Yeah, you have mostly drivers, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Like, I have this great Rio Soldier collection over here, but as far as changers go, like, this is it. And it's sad because in the past, when I was younger, I actually did have a few more Power Ranger toys. But unfortunately, due to time, they got lost and I never found them. So now whenever I get something, I like to hold it dear. I like to take care of it. Like, for example, the Desire Driver. I don't have a space in my room to keep it, so I just keep it in the box, which is a little unfortunate, but at least I know that it's safe and that, it won't get dirty or broken or lost. But yeah, number 1, I may say this wrong, Gabba Revolver. That is a good... Right there, hello. Every single one that I'm mentioning, you just have on your shelf. Like, all right, Zachary, we get it. No,
it's so good though.
It is good. The batteries and everything. Look, I got introduced to it through Dino Charge, and I haven't even seen Kyoryoger, but I know that it's a good. It's up there. It's up there. I know it's a good changer because it's just so like unique. We don't really get gun changers that often, or
usually they're
if we do
strangers, but I mean, pretty
much when we do, it's either like because of the gold, or sorry, the 6th Ranger, or it's not really like the coolest thing. Lupin Ranger. Anyway, so the Gabba Revolver is really fun in that you could play with the batteries. It reads the sounds. It you could do like a cool like dancing with it, like just like how you have so much fun with the. I always forget the name, like the Sukai changer. I'm just gonna call it that.
Yeah, the Geertlinger.
Geertlinger or
Yeah, Geerderinger. Yeah.
yeah, I see. That's why I didn't want to bother because they confuse me. You have fun because you can dance with it. Same thing with the Gabba Revolver. It's awesome. Number two, Size Blaster. Need I say more?
I do like the Caesar Blaster. Yeah.
It's really fun. You can like move it around, start change. I don't really like how tiny the handle is.
My only issue is that it, at least the one that I have, which I actually, in my job, I work with people of like the developmentally disabled community. And so there's a person I met, one of our clients, that's a huge fan of all this, tokusatsu, everything. And so I was like, I'm going to surprise the hell out of him. I don't need my Seiza Blaster anymore. I have nowhere to put it. And it's kind of like a big, obnoxious thing to give to my kids. I'm going to gift it to him. He lost it. He was like, well, really, a Seiza Blaster? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's yours. Go ahead. Gave him all of it, all the stuff I had for it. He was really happy about that. So, but no, the only thing I don't like is that the Q-timers are cool. The one I had, as far as the Seiza Blaster, when you would attach it, you really had to like
push
really,
it in.
Yeah, attach it hard for it to like recognize it and do the noises. It caught me up a few times doing a Star Change Henshin video. That's another topic for another video is to talk about Henshin videos.
You got plenty.
That would happen to me. I was trying to record and it wouldn't do the noise, so I'm sitting there looking at the camera like, are you kidding me right now?
You should post that just because, like, what they don't show you.
It makes me feel awkward that the voice is Kimura, because he's garbage as a human. But I do like the voice of it. I can kind of separate that out, but racism is awful and don't be racist. So,
Crazy concept, guys. So crazy. Number 3 is, and I know you probably have it next to you, the Mobirates.
I do actually. It's hey, you're
It's right there, right next to the Desire Driver.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello?
Hold on. Hold on. Hello?
Oh, hello? Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
We have to finish up this episode.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. You're like, whatever. Yeah, that's like legit the thumbnail. But yeah, that's it. That's my top 3 changers.
Yeah.
Let's get to the good stuff. Do you have them like prepped in a tab or what? For yours at least.
Yeah, I have one ready. So I mean, you can look at that one.
Do what you gotta do. Is it your number 1 or is it? We
could just do one of them.
We can just do one.
I'm trying to get one that's not in booty quality though, because goodness.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you want to watch this stuff, you gotta find the right person.
Yeah, because sometimes people be uploading it in caveman quality, and it's like, what am I doing?
It's just because they don't want to get copyright strike. We're in the same boat.
All right, so you said I should mute the sound of the video? Is that what you're saying?
just mute it.
All right. So
we heard enough driver sounds. We're really just looking at like the sequence.
I mean, let's be real. Okay, share screen and share screen. Just please share the screen, entire screen.
It loads.
Share. Do it. What do you want me to do? Share system audio? Share? What do you want me to do with my life? Thank you.
Would you like Zachary to share the screen? Say share screen. It worked. Thank you for your help.
God. Oh, there we go. Are we seeing it?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Here we are.
And we're gonna mute.
Yeah,
I got you. I'll do the noises. Don't worry. I'm Sento. Here's the driver.
No, I'll make the driver sound effects. You make the driver noises. Oh no. Opposite. I'll make the noises. You make the sound effects.
You got it.
Wake up, something like that. Oh my god.
Ooh, baby.
Yo, hello.
My boy.
Scratch driver.
Yeah. Oh, this is like a straight. Oh, dang. I thought.
Yeah.
This is.
It'd be like just one clip,
really
right?
Nicely.
Yeah, no. Of all videos, this is good.
God damn. Look at these grown men putting toys on the
This is what we signed up for. We love it.
Oh, not to me. Oh, I forgot about Kilbus. He's not naked. He just has a shirt, not a shirt on. He lost it in the war.
Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
All right, we love the lineup, but let's see the sequence.
Get
Oh,
to
not
it.
me, Tan.
I want it, not you. Can you just give it up?
I think
you
Build is
stupid-
literally last.
Probably.
Yeah, he's probably last.
Oh, here's his dad. Spoilers.
Let's get his dad.
Oh, I love this one. Here we go.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. That's good. You can show this one.
Yeah, E-Boat driver. Koda Rider system.
Evolution.
Evolution.
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you ready?
Yo, black hole. Oh no, that's something else.
Oh,
He doesn't have the black hole thing.
Oh.
Dang.
And when he does the attack, ciao.
Ciao.
I have a sticker
Yo,
on my
we're
water
the
bottle
biggest
at work
freaking
that is
nerds.
E-Boat with a little coffee and like an apron on that says ciao on it.
And
Look at
I
the top.
don't have this sticker because why? I need this.
Best match.
Nope,
Oh,
no
you
best match.
Jesus Christ,
No,
dude,
no best
holy
match
shit.
for the dad.
That's right. It's cranking it so fast, bro. Calm down.
All right,
There's
here we go.
my boy.
The man we've been waiting for.
Ooh, math. I love it. I'll give this point to Zio. In Zio, when Sogo does the attack and the math doesn't make any sense and it's all wrong because he's not good at math. When he uses the
Oh
build
my
ride one.
god, I love that. I love that detail. Are you
Look at Banjo.
ready?
He's like, huh? Are you ready? Henshin.
Henshin. Oh, I can hear myself.
Hiragana Salto. Rabbit Tank. Yay! Look how stylish he is.
Yes.
We knew from the start him and Banjo were together. Look at this pose. Come on, man.
Come on
That's
now.
too
Come on.
stylish for someone being straight, bro. Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Wake up, dragon. Yeah, boy.
Wake up. Mhm.
Yeah. I really love the Cross Z Magma one. Is my favorite. Is it in here? Let's see. Oh, my. Yes. Robot Jelly.
Crush jelly.
Ding. All of them have such different sounds. Henshin.
Henshin. Hey, I got the Henshins, okay?
Yeah, whoops, sorry. I
Yeah.
love the episode.
And then
bro.
he's just like in a test tube or like
Yeah.
whatever you call it. It somehow strings. And then here we go. So yeah, this is Greece, right? But is it really Greece? What's going on? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, I'm
That one, I'm gonna be honest. Like this one is my favorite. To be honest,
hell, bro. It's such a good henshin.
it is.
The henshin. Oh,
This will be the last one, but it's the
E1,
most
they get
epic.
shared for build. Let me tell you right now. See, with this
Aw,
person,
he's
DCD
laughing.
Productions. That's who it was. It wasn't us. We didn't.
Thank you, DCD Productions.
Yeah,
I'll
we did.
get it, Decade Productions. You think he
Mhm.
takes photos?
Probably. Cross
Here we go.
magma.
I love how they like
Robot.
go from the top to the bottom. That's fun.
Yeah, it's such a good shot. The shots right there were so good. Oh my gosh.
I love how like every time he
it's
turns into
such-
genius, he has to like go on a step stool.
Right, be on a stage. Like, it's such. That's
Yeah.
one thing with Rider that is so beautiful. It's such a fucking clusterfuck when you get all the Riders together transforming. Like how I lost hearing for a little bit watching Saber's finale where they all transform together and it's
Literally.
just all the jingles playing together.
I love that. No, literally. But then they always somehow make it work. Like with Revice, it was the same. Like
Yeah.
watching Janine,
Yeah.
Revice, and
Whoa.
live. Whoa. Wait, go back to YouTube.
I got
We
you.
are going to look at. Let's look at Ghost. That's my number one.
Yeah, boy.
Ghost's transformation sequence is honestly really fun. It really is that fun. I hope
It really is
the
that
echo
guy.
isn't in the podcast because I can hear myself a bit.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I don't care.
Oh, I don't care. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, look at the ghost dancing.
I know. He's hyping him up. I'm Kaigon. Yeah.
Let's go.
Gaku,
Go, 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 Sto.
go.
Go, go,
The little
go.
hoodie. I love it. Oh my god. Ghost was the first one I watched. That was my first season.
Hello, does this bring nostalgia or what?
Oh, man, Spectre. It just drops it in. Whatever. If that shit doesn't work, there's no fucking way.
There's no way.
Bashidamino! Boom, 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 boom. Bashidamino! Oh. He's
Henshin.
so intense with it, dude. Jesus Christ.
But he's so cool though. Like,
He is. And he's blue
Hello?
secondary. Like every secondary is blue, usually.
it makes sense. It works.
So they broke the trend in Revice, I guess, but
Don't hate what ain't
oh,
broken.
Tokan Boost, my boy. Oh, please don't run through all the Tokan Boosts with the other things on it. I'm good. I don't need it.
Let's look at Icron, right?
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Tengan.
this one, this is my honorary mention for favorite changer. I love the voice. I love it. I said Icron. Necron.
Nekudom Mega Udod. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Yo,
There's somebody I found on
love
TikTok
it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it,
that
love it,
does
love it.
like. He's
Love
a huge
it.
Rider fan, clearly, and he's Japanese and like mainly speaks Japanese. I don't know what the captions say, but he has himself recording, like doing the voices for the drivers and stuff. He did Crossing Magma, and he goes like really overboard with it. And at the end, he's like breathing heavy.
Damn, that's another thing I gotta watch. That's funny, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Ghost is number one because of just how they get into it.
Right?
Like look at this guy.
Right?
Like
He's
he
so
is doing
intense
his
with
own
him.
thing.
That's what makes a Henshin video so much fun because you can be like, I did it. Holy shit.
Exactly. Like Toei really knows how to get creative with like these transformation sequences.
Mhm.
So when
Are we
you
doing
recreate
Sentai or
them,
not?
it's really fun. I didn't really write down any Sentai, to be
All right.
honest. But
And,
I do want you to look up one more, just one more, and
Got
it's
you.
one character. It's one
Sure.
character.
Go ahead.
Lemon Energy Arms from Guy.
Lemon Energy.
That one is really fun. I don't shut up about Gaim, but come
That
on,
one-
man. Like he's just
Yeah, boy.
so cool.
Dude, you shouldn't shut up about Gaim. Gaim is that straight fire heat forever. It's so
Okay, I'm
good.
not talking about Baron though. I'm talking about like Duke. Duke. That's who. I'm talking
Oh!
about.
So not him?
Yeah.
So what do you mean? Wait,
Yeah.
so, oh, you mean, oh, no, my microphone's steady. Don't fall. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Dude,
Duke. Yeah.
let's see here. Yeah, I think maybe.
No, I think that's just the sound.
Okay.
Is it
Really?
just the sound? I don't know.
We won't know because we have
If it's at like 280p,
This-
it's fine. Oh yeah, no.
Hold on.
Oh, it's actually
What?
1080p.
So slow. What's happening? Oh, is this how it was
No,
shot
it's
in the
just slow
movie?
motion. It's just slow motion.
Can we?
Look at how he transforms.
No, someone literally put the sound to it.
Oh, come on. That's not what he does.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I'll recreate it for you. Here. Zoom me in. Zoom in.
Hold on, stop moving. Hold on, man.
Zoom me in. You
Do
can
it.
even like put the spotlight on me. Put the spotlight on me for a second for the video viewers.
How do we do it? Hold on a second.
You gotta go to the
Full
side.
layout.
Right? There we go. I got you. This is how he does it. He's like this. Well, first of all, he got the energy driver, the Genesis driver. Then he's
Yeah.
like,
I know. It's
yo, like
so
he
intense.
is so. Okay, you can take it off of me now. But he is so cool with it. Like I wish they. It's just so good, guys. It's just so
Oh, that was a
good.
challenge. So, okay. So now that's
And-
what we're
and-
doing. Now we're doing Henshin.
Oh, is this what we're doing? Only for a little bit, for the last few minutes.
I don't know.
Last few
man.
minutes.
Whatever. I gotta find something quick to grab. I guess. I don't know.
Dude, literally look at the wall behind you. Like,
I know.
anything.
Ooh,
dude, two Kaiser.
oh my god. Well, I need more room. Here, hold on a second.
Push it all the way back. This is like the one episode where, like, if you're listening through Apple, Spotify, Google, or Amazon, you probably won't really get the full experience. You gotta go on YouTube. Henshins and Homies podcast on YouTube. Okay?
That's right.
That's where all the cool kids go. You'll only be cool if you subscribe to us.
Yeah, but you're also pretty cool if you listen to those websites too.
Change it, Zuka.
I'll be Flint. I'll be Flint. Yes!
Kaizo Gunapala. 2 Kaiser. It's really hard because
It's the way you like kind of hopped. You're like,
you
Two Kaiser.
That's what he does. He goes, 2 Kaiser, like this with his back.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know.
So the weird thing with this changer is that to do the little hey thing, it's just a motion sensor thing. It's not a tap it thing. It was really a letdown when I got it. I'm like,
Damn.
wasn't working.
I mean, the motion sensor is there so it could, be like.
Yeah, it's very finicky. Most of them are very finicky.
I don't got. What have I not shown off? Here, just to make up for the fact that I don't have the 01 driver. I do have the 01 driver raise bubble.
Oh,
So this is the only thing I'm gonna show off before the end of the episode. Here we go.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love this so much. It's my
so cool.
favorite.
Oh, hey. But a rider kick yourself.
No, for real. Like you saw how I accidentally clicked the.
I want to see a driver malfunction in a show, and it just backfires and hits them with what was supposed to be the attack.
Fives does that like literally all the time. Like everyone in Fives tries to put on that bulky ass buckle. They're like, and then if you're not the right user, it literally just explodes in your face. It's like
it like zaps you. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, as you can see, we're having a little bit too much fun. We got to wrap things up.
Absolutely.
So, Zachary.
Yes, sir.
Overall, what is your biggest takeaway from owning these toys? Like, what do you feel when you own these toys?
I think I said it pretty well in last episode when we talked about Dino Fury and how much we loved it, is that it's the first time ever that I felt reconnected back to Power Rangers. Because for the longest time I wasn't, and this has been who I've been, basically. I joined the Toku community in like 2019, 2018, found a lot of good friends like Frankie and a bunch of people, and it's cool because you see your cool friends on there who have the same stuff as you. Because in real life, I don't know anybody except one person that gives a flying fudge about any of it.
I haven't even met anyone yet.
Right. And so, like, it's really tough, but, like, that's what's cool is, like, it all feeds into the community thing, and it's a really cool collector thing where someone will be like, what is that? And you can be like, oh.
What is this?
Come on.
let me tell you.
Let me just show you how it's
Have like a whole TED talk.
Case in point, at work, people know how, because clearly and if you couldn't catch it now, diagnosed ADHD. Duh.
Can you bring the desk back? You're so far away.
What?
You're like talking like all the way like back here. Get back over here, Zachary. But yes, at work.
So I have at work. It's great on the audio.
We're in an earthquake.
I have a setup with like some of my my Kamen Rider manga, the Go Ranger manga, and the Gakken Super Sentai Encyclopedia. Top of it, I have most of my figure arts and stuff. But at one driver I have, they redid the series called the Henshin Makeover series or whatever, which is like cheaper drivers that aren't as expensive. I have the Forza driver there. And one day I got it, I had it, I was going to mess with it. I'm like, there's people in here. I'm like, whatever. I started playing with it. People were like, huh? And they turned to look to me, and they watched me as I was doing it, and they were like, where did you get that? I'm like,
you're kind of cool right now.
It's from Japan!
Yeah. Yo. Anything from Japan? Toys from Japan
There you go.
are pretty fun. Like,
Yeah.
come on now.
Well, the secondary part of it is like I've slowly but surely gotten better at like letting my kids play with the stuff. Like some of the stuff here, like I don't all the
You're
time
like,
because there's a lot of
don't
parts
touch.
to break. But I try to teach them like, hey, you do this and this, and eventually they get better. Like I'll try to reshare the video of Shepard straight having the Deca driver on. I said, yeah, put the card in, goes in, reads it decade, and he says Henshin, he does it. He learns it. And it's super cool to be able to like share that with them. Then they might grow up and maybe like the stuff with me and be like, hey, Dad, let's watch an episode. And I'll be like, of course.
Honestly, it's such a cute thing when kids like learn to be patient with toys, because sometimes they're just like, like they don't really like.
Well, and they're younger. I mean, Bodhi just turned
right.
And Shepard will be 4 in February. So like they're younger to the ones where like they're the age where like most of their toys they're like smacking on the ground against the wall and stuff. So like they don't understand. But when you take the time to get in the level, show like, yeah, this is a really important thing to me. So all the time he'll go, Mommy, when we go outside, like if I'm at work and she's home one day, he'll be like, Mommy, can we go outside and play with Daddy's toys? And it makes me feel really happy. Like other people are like, really, you have toys? Yeah, I do, and I'm really happy.
Okay, and what?
Yes. So,
jeez, people love to.
Are you able to transform into superheroes? I didn't think so.
Thank you.
Exactly. No, for me, owning these toys is like, it's like, it's so meaningful. Because like I said, like I don't own everything. I don't want to own everything. Sometimes I can't own everything that I want to own.
A warehouse.
Right. But literally. But for the things that I do have, like this, even though I didn't even buy it, it means so much to me. You know why? Because you gave it to me. Like this is a gift from miles away. Like and it shows that like, oh my God, there's someone out there like me who like loves these things too, and it brings me joy just to look at it on my wall and just appreciate the design and
I was
the
wondering,
functionality.
have you seen Gaim before I had given you the driver, or were you like in the midst
I was watching Gaim when you sent it over because you were going to give me the driver. Same thing with Decade. I was watching Decade, Gaim, and Forza at the same time because you told me about it. I finished Decade first, then Gaim, then Forza.
Yeah.
All because of someone over here got me to do it, So, at the end of the day, guys, do whatever makes you happy, right?
Exactly.
Own whatever thing you want to own as long as it's legal and it's safe, it's healthy for you, I'm not killing anyone just by holding this, Yeah.
I mean, if you were in the DGP, you would be, though. They'd be killing you to take it. But, I mean...
yeah, but, luckily that's not a real thing, right?
Right? Yeah, I don't do these... It's like I get these toys and I, do the Henshin poses when I'm not even at home in public and all by myself. Not definitely with the imaginative thought of becoming the hero.
Totally not. Totally. Who would do that?
Anyway.
Keep a secret. Anyway, yeah, at closing statement, do whatever the hell you want.
Exactly.
If it involves having fun. Don't worry about what other people think. If you own these toys because it either looks cool, it sounds cool, it's fun to play with, or you just like playing with it with someone else, just do what you want to do because it's yours. And Kamen Rider exists for this reason, to bring people together.
Exactly.
And not just Kamen Rider.
Smiles and create smiles and happiness. Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, both.
Love and peace.
That's the big draw of it. And like, people are like, oh, but they're goofy. Why do I sound like Muscle Man?
Because they sound like Muscle Man. Like you're doing a perfect impression.
No, it's goofy because people are like, really, you have all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, and other people collect like the Infinity Gauntlet and like
people collect Pez toys.
And
like, not that you're weird for collecting it.
Like I said, ever stop hating Funko Pops. I cannot stand them. I think they're the most ridiculously stupid looking thing. I get that they just do everything ever under the sun. I understand that.
We just lost our 5 subscribers.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
Fine. Weeding out the people without taste. But like, I'm not going to tell someone who has them that they're dumb for having them. Like, that's their thing.
It's just not your thing. It's not your forte.
Tell me that me, a 31-year-old man owning toys from Japan, is a little weird and sus, but It's not, because I'm married and have kids. Does that make it any better?
It's great that you have these toys because it's not only for you, but it's also for your kids, you know? And then maybe once you grow old, you could give them away to your kids, and then your kids can give them to their kids. You know, it's like a tradition, a family heirloom of drivers.
I'll haunt them. I'll straight ghost driver them. I'll come back.
I'm crying. Zachary's kids, if you're watching this in the future, you heard him. Don't lose it. Don't
This
lose
is
it.
a
I'm telling
promise, not a threat.
you. Don't lose Comrade Ellipses for Seekin driver. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know, Toei's watching. Like, what did he say? Let's write. What did he say?
Guys, is that like an English thing?
Yeah,
Write it down.
Yeah, let's wait. Or maybe that'll be the next season.
And on that note, folks, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Henshins and Homies, episode 6. You saw how much fun we were having earlier with the transformation sequences. All it took for me was to recreate Lemon Energy Arms for Zach to get up from his seat and recreate Sue
It
Kaiser.
was absolutely a challenge. He didn't have to say any words. It was a challenge.
Now the question is, who won that challenge? We gotta know.
You know, absolutely. Me and you, real life, and the rest of our people that are like decent people in Toku Twitter that do anything with this, you know that's what we would do the first second we met each other.
Imagine like a dance circle, but instead of dancing in the middle, you just
just a flash mob action.
Again, we're big nerds. We're big nerds, guys. If that's a surprise to you, then I guess unsubscribe.
Yeah. And if
I don't know what to do.
And stay subscribed for more awesome stuff. As far as new episodes and stuff, we're trying to come up with more ideas and such and things. I did talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Sentai 5 about possibly coming on. I don't know what we'll talk about with him, but I'll find some cool stuff. I'm sure I could.
I have some people I want to invite. I'll talk to you about it.
That's
after
fine.
The call.
Talk to him, and I also talked to possibility of Vaughn. And we're trying, Ballin, if you're watching this right now, respond to me, sir. You said you were bad at responding back. You are indeed bad at it.
He's
sir.
publicly calling you
we
out.
We love you, but be on the show so we can gush about Dragon Knight, please, sir.
He's busy. People are busy, but we'll try to get who we can to talk about whatever you want. So just let us know in the comments on Twitter. You could tweet it at either of us or to the Henshins and Homies Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of fun recording them, so if you like them, just let us know, and then we'll keep making them because obviously we enjoy it.
We want to protect smiles just like the heroes that we watch in these shows. Damn it!
All Spread love and peace without the war. Hopefully.
Yes.
Ideally, that's the goal.
Yeah,
all right.
Perhaps not as much PTSD that was in build. That's a children's show with PTSD.
That's definitely a priority. Let's try to make sure that doesn't happen though.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe a little bit less PTSD. 30%.
All right, everyone. Have a good night. Take care and see you in the next episode.
And remember always to Henshin.
Henshin.
There you go.
Rider. Henshin. Bye.
Did it do it?
I don't know.
I didn't know.